The biggest update in a long time is coming to Halo MCC next week. Some quality of life improvements, more campaign collectibles, H2A getting armors and weapon skins finally, more multiplayer customization options, plus modding and forge news is all going to be included in this video. Oh, and I forgot to mention an update on the whole monetization of MCC and microtransactions. 343 has spoken out about that, a new update on that as well. So stay tuned throughout the entirety of this video so you guys get all the news that you need to know. Make sure you hit the like and subscribe button if you're new here and you want to stay absolutely up to date on all the latest happenings in the world of Halo. So let's start with the new armor sets coming to Halo 2 Anniversary. 5 new armor sets are coming, one being the Breach armor set, next being the Trooper armor set, and then we have the Mega Frame armor set, and the Panzerdoll armor set, and finally the Bioroid armor set. Yes, these are very wonky looking and crazy looking armor sets, but I'm all for it. I'm not one of those people that's going to complain about armor sets getting added. If I don't like an armor set, which I'm not a big fan of Halo 4 or 5's aesthetic and the Spartans in that game, it never broke my immersion or made me enjoy the games any less. I don't really care what people look like when I'm shooting them in multiplayer. That is their choice. Whatever armor set you guys want to wear it. More customization coming into the game is always a win in my books. But that's not the only thing that we're getting for Halo 2 Anniversary customization. We'll be able to further customize our weapons like the AR, the BR, the sniper, shotgun, and rocket launcher with the tie-dye, sandstorm, blue wing, and black tiger skins. So we're finally getting some H2A weapon skins. Make sure you guys stay tuned to my channel because I will do a showcase of all the new weapon skins and all the new armors in H2A as soon as they're released. Now, speaking on the microtransaction controversy, 343 said that a lively conversation ensued across the community as well as within the MCC team. They basically acknowledged that no decision has been made for the potential for purchasable Spartan points being added as a secondary option in MCC yet. But there is some good news as far as people who've made it past level 100 and stopped getting Spartan points after hitting 100 rank up levels. For those of you who don't know, after you rank up 100 times in MCC, you stop getting these Spartan points and you have to get your Spartan points through challenges. So you could get them through challenges before, on top of getting one for every rank up until you hit 100 rank up levels. Now, 343 is going back and retroactively giving players all the Spartan points that they've missed out on past level 100. So if you're level 150, well, you're going to get an extra 50 Spartan points added to your inventory. So that is really good news. 343 also acknowledges that they'll be looking in depth at challenge feedback, completion rates, and how they fit with current play patterns to consider additions, removals, and updates to challenge requirements. They will also be looking to bring back double XP weekends, which sounds really good to me. That alone will get me playing MCC again until Halo Infinite is in a better state, because I do really want to reach the maximum social rank in Halo MCC. Now we can talk about some of the quality of life improvements coming to MCC, beginning with a UI overhaul. So the options and career screen is getting a complete makeover with a vertical layout now instead of horizontal, and it is looking much better in my opinion. I'm actually pretty excited about this. So you will be able to go into the options and career screen, get a little breakdown of what are Spartan points, visit the exchange from there, which before you had to back out of your party if you were in one to get to the exchange. Now you won't have to. The challenge hub, customization, player ID, career, leaderboards, your files, and settings will all be in this vertical format like you can see on your screen right now. A new bulk unlock update will be added as well in case you guys have a lot of Spartan points to spend. They've added 2 new ways to expedite the process of unlocking items. You can now select a tier on any future page of a series formerly known as Seasons and unlock it and all preceding items in bulk. So in MCC, you only need to unlock all tiers on the preceding page to get access to a given item. The new bulk feature lets you unlock only the bare minimum number of items to reach the target item that you select. There is also an alternative way where there is an unlock all button to unlock the entire series pages. Everything, all 100 tiers. And if you want to do it the old way by just unlocking one item at a time, well, they've made that about 30% faster than before as well. There will also be a new series pinning feature, so you could choose to pin a series of your choice to automatically land on it when opening the catalog and to see its progress featured in the preview widget. There's roughly 2,000 customization items in MCC. So they're introducing some new customization menu improvements. So before, if you found a locked item in the customization menu that you were interested in, you'd have to go on ahead and scour all the menus to find out how to unlock this item. Now you'll be able to see exactly how to unlock it, much like I believe Halo Infinite does it this way. So they've characterized the items by their unlock source to save you the trouble. You're also going to get the ability to change the main menu background video and set it to any one of your favorites from the past of MCC, which is really cool. A new customization option is also coming in the form of matchmaking poses. So in the post-game Carnage report, you'll be seeing an updated screen which features the addition of poses, which are themselves new customization options for you to acquire. All games, with the exception of ODST, of course, because it doesn't have PvP multiplayer, will have poses implemented for both Spartans and Elites. Another quality of life improvement, such as key mission dialogue outside of cutscenes and Sangheili dialogue in Spartan Ops, will now be largely subtitled. In the original format of Halo 3 medals as well, that will be getting an update to include the pummel medal, because some people were missing that medal as part of the setting that allows you to view the original medals for Halo 3. In Halo Reach, the bandana and acrophobia skulls are going to be coming, as well as the Golden Moa campaign collectibles that have appeared in Halo 3 as part of weekly challenges. Those are coming to Halo 3 ODST campaigns and Halo Reaches as well. Another nice thing, on Wednesdays, the playlists get refreshed on MTC, and usually you would have to restart your game if you were in it. Now all you have to do is back out of the multiplayer menu. You'll get a little kind of message in game to tell you to back out to refresh that data. You won't have to relaunch the game, anything like that. So that is another nice quality of life improvement. Now we could get to some of the modding and Forge news. Now, I'm not going to go over this too extensively because I have no idea what I'm talking about when it comes to this. If you guys want the actual details, go to the link in the description down below. It'll be under the sources section, and that will be all the stuff that 343 is adding, but I'm going to go over the main stuff. So there are fixes and improvements being added to the existing mod tools for Halo CE, Halo 2, Halo 3, and ODST, but mod tools are finally coming to Halo Reach as well. Now, there is a possibility that this gets pushed back a little bit, but the goal is to release with everything else August 31st next week. Now, something that they want to inform players in advance is that they're looking to make changes and improvements to modding in Halo CE, which means that MCC support for playing custom edition map files will be removed in the future. This isn't coming with the August update, just so you guys know. This is down the line. So those changes are not going to be compatible with custom edition's map data format. So as a result, players will need to use the MCC's Halo CE mod tools to fix up and rebuild any old custom edition levels for use in MCC, as attempting to play the old custom edition maps once that change takes place may either crash the game or simply cause it to fail to load. And now we can talk about Forge. So object duplication is coming to Reach. Reset orientation will also be available in Reach from the Forge menu, and delete by palette and delete everything will be added to Reach as well. You'll also be able to add name markers for locations in your Reach maps. This was introduced in Halo 5's Forge, so they've added a version of it in Reach. Another new feature getting added from Halo 5's Forge is hold to bake lighting, getting added to Halo 4 and H2A. So historically, swapping from monitor mode to player mode would automatically bake the lighting on all dynamically lit objects on the map. That process was pretty fast on modern hardware, but it could still become an annoyance when repeatedly switching back and forth. So now in Halo 4 and H2A, you could choose to hold the button to bake the lighting, or tap the button to switch modes instantly without the baked lighting. And finally, bug fixes and other additions are getting added to Forge. There is a number of bug fixes and smaller additions to Forge and Forge adjacent features. To name a few, elites can now pilot sabers in Reach, and the orientation of space fighters now appear correct for hosts and non-hosts alike in Reach and Halo 4. A few missing vehicles have been added to the Tempest Forge palettes. A timing issue with toggling rotation axes at high frame rates in Halo 4 and H2A has also been resolved. When the patch notes release, all those bug fixes will be included in those patch notes. Another long-standing issue that they fixed in this content update is the inconsistent time to kill of the Reach Magnum across matchmaking game variants. They go into really deep detail on this, so if that is something that interests you, I highly suggest reading it. I am not going to go through all of that because it doesn't make sense to me, because I'm not that smart of a person. That wraps up this MCC news video. If you guys like what you saw and heard, make sure you click the like button and subscribe if you're not already. Thank you so much for taking the time out of your day to watch my video. I hope to catch you on either a previous video of mine or a future video of mine. Until that time comes, I'm your boy Patman, and I'm out.